inheritance with respect to class. A class can implement interfaces. So a class will have multiple inheritance support only possible through interfaces. Class don't have multiple inheritances with respect to classes. It is only possible through interfaces. An interface can extend into another interface. So what it exactly means even interface also inherits some of the properties and behavior of another interfaces. That's how a class can have inheritance with respect to another class. A class can implement any number of interfaces, but even interface will have inheritance of another inherit another interfaces. Okay, so as already told that in class only multiple inheritance is possible through interfaces. But multiple inheritance in Java, interface can extend any number of interfaces. That is possible. That you need to understand. So through interface reference, you can declare variables as object references that use an interface rather than a class type. So let us have an example. It is about 1 minute. My Eclipse has closed. I will open my Eclipse. Okay, later I will show the examples. Fine. Once I open it. Okay, now. So we can have even nested interfaces. That is, a class will have, okay, an interface can be declared as a member of a class or another interfaces. A interface for, suppose if I have an interface A, okay, so I can declare this interface A within a class AB, okay, or I can declare interface B within a class or interface A itself. Okay, that's what we will call it as a nested interface. It can be declared as a member of a class or another. A nested interface can be either public, private, or protected. So when we are going to use this nested interface outside of this enclosing scope, it must be qualified by the name of the class. Suppose in order to access this interface A, we know that it belongs to a class AB. So when we are going to access any member, for example, suppose I have class called AB, assume, then within that I have an interface called A, okay. So within that I have a function called fun1, assume, okay. In order to access this fun1 in the outside of this enclosing scope, means outside of this AB class, then you need to mention fully qualified name, that is AB dot interface A dot fun1. So in order to provide a signature for this fun1 function in outside of this class AB, then you need to access only like this. That is, you need to mention fully qualified name for that interface. Okay, so we come across two things. One is abstract classes and interface. What exactly means abstract class? So abstract and interface. Abstract class can have abstract and non-abstract methods, but interface will have only abstract methods. It don't have any non-abstract methods. So only in Java 8 we have something called default and static methods. Through that we are going to achieve non-abstract method, but forget about this. I already told that normally interface don't have any non-abstract methods. Abstract classes does not support multiple inheritance. Of course, it will support multiple inheritance. So abstract class can have final, non-final, static, and non-static variables. See, I come across all the keywords. Here only starting and final variables. Okay. So can provide the implementation of interface. Yes, but implementation don't have implementation. Sorry, interfaces can't provide the implementation of any abstract class. Here we will have only signature. Abstract class may have signature, may not have a signature. Okay. Abstract keyword is used to declare abstract class. Of course, it is correct. Abstract can extend another Java class. Interface can also extend another Java interface only. It cannot extend another classes. That you need to understand. Okay. So here, in order to do inheritance, we are going to use a keyword called extends. In interface, in order to do implement the interface, we are going to use a keyword called implement. Okay. This is an example we are already come across. Okay, so that's all with this. Let us will have one example and we'll finish this class. So my Eclipse is not showing here. I will close it and I'll open it.